Good morning, chat. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's not morning, I know this, but don't worry about it. Hopefully the internet holds up today. Apparently it's not been working great, which is an ill omen. Hopefully everything else is working. I feel like I'm still hearing the music in two places. No? No, my brain's just melting. It's fine. We're not gonna worry about that today. We're gonna draw some cute aliens. I can find my file. Oh, I was in the wrong folder? No, I'm in the right folder now and it still won't pull up the file. Clip Studio, please. It's right here too, what? Okay. I see Clip Studio's having a day too, but as a computer program it's not allowed to. Suck it up, Clip Studio. Having trouble loading files too. What is up today, Clip Studio? Did we? Oh, the hair is almost finished on the side. We're missing a little hair curly. Quick fix, easy fix. And then I still have some things to fix on this layer just because it is very messy. And you just gotta go in with your tiny, tiny eraser and fix oh so many mistakes. Because you started this as a casual sketch that you didn't plan to do anything with. But when you decided to finish it, you looked at it and went, oh no. Oh heck. Oh frick. Wondering if I can just select this part, move it over, and then start from there instead of redrawing this whole piece from scratch, but we'll see. Hi, Fudge! That was our sweetest and squishiest mod. That part just goes away entirely. Also, my brushes somehow got out of order for a second. I don't know how that happened. Having a very tired day, TBH. Trying to get up the gumption to make muffins or at least some kind of dinner, preferably both. Well, I believe in you, Fudge. Kick the tired sleepy's butt and get you some diddly dang tasty muffins. Having kind of a tired day myself, I did make some coffee. Oh, I might go get that in a bit and see if it helps. Can't quite figure out what's wrong with this neck here. Maybe before it wasn't... that part wasn't drawn wrong. Maybe the whole body is just off-center? I just need to move the body? Now I think maybe the problem is I think I have this whole thing way too long. Sometimes you just gotta redraw an entire. It will. Okay, I thought it had reconnected already. And my chat's not updating anymore. At least not in OBS. That's not good. Oh, welcome. Thank you for the follow, Terra Gamer 25. Welcome to the Cuddle Puddle. Sorry, we're having a bit of technical difficulties today. Yeah, welcome on in. Just working on a little warm-up drawing. We're gonna draw some zombie girls soon. How are you doing today? Bite me for Monster Girl Thursday? Yes, Fudge. I'm still kind of fleshing out the design of the other girl, so more bite me today. She do be pretty cute, even if her skin has seen better days. Yeah. Like, sure, maybe girly needs a new skincare routine, but... Did the craft cheese show up? Is it on my floor? I didn't hear it. Anyway, welcome on in, Moon. You when you don't lotion in the winter, like... Moon, did you put a crab cheese on my floor? It's a mystery! Oh yeah, you better redeem a stinker license. This is a tool that will help you later. Oh no. Oh no. I am punished for my hubris and I will never know peace. Thank you for the Pat's Fudge. Thank you. This will not distract me from you redeeming a stinker license as a secret tool that will help you later, but thank you. Is there just a random pink dot there? Outdonned spot. I think the head might be too low, too. Maybe that's part of the problem. Thankfully, the hair is on a whole separate layer, so I can just move it up. Oh yeah, I think that was part of the problem. Relax, just take it cheesy. Refuse license, police. Hello, police. Who knows? Maybe you won't need it tonight. Maybe it's Maybelline. What do you mean, maybe it's Maybelline?
Ooh.
Ooh. Many a chat regular will come and be a menace, and when confronted for their crimes will just be like, ooh. With no license, like, no cat girls. That is still the smuggest emote I've ever made. And it's a redraw of a meme redraw. You need a license for those puns, Moon! Especially when they're so dang cheesy! Oh, Clip Studio's frozen. Okay. Black Ghost Intolerant. I hate it here! I hate it here! Also, hello, Kitty! Thank you for this 6-month resub.
Kitty has been on the research board for 6 months. Thank you for your continued support. 6 months? Where has the time gone? You stole it.
I didn't steal it. We've been over this. Time is a capitalist scam invented by Earthlings. It doesn't actually exist. The space-time continuum is not real. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And thank you for funding the Earthling research study and for 6 months on the research board. Ah, was theater rhythm. Alright, Clip Studio unfroze. I still don't like the way the neck looks. Looking forward to Sunday night greatly. What's on Sunday? More illegal puns! No! I think part of the problem is I made this part straight. This should curve. Get those teeth in frame, because that's what everyone's here to see. All you can say for now is you're bound by an NDA. I am not reading the unlicensed puns! You can't make me! Crime. Crime. The police will have you all! If you repeat them, does that make them legal again? Gaming the legal system, I see! I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. I suppose it makes it legal, but the police are gonna want to know where you're getting all these illegally dealt guns, Fudge. Are you are you prepared to explain that to the joke police? Kitty is now licensed and I can do nothing to stop him. Oh no. Be gay, do crime, that's all you have to say about it. You know, that's fair. You're a rebel. A rebel without a craft. Well, wait, no, why did I say that? Now Moon's gonna throw another craft at me. Thank you, Fudge. I am bullied, but with love. Talk to you later, you Gouda go. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. Come to provide a nice chill atmosphere, and all chat wants to do is fill it with false dairy squares that cannot even truly call themselves cheese. You're out of cheese jokes and out of cheese. Good! I don't know what's going on with the shoulder here, but I think I need to just completely redraw that. Ooh. At infinite. No lie, you have a lot of cheese in the fridge, enough to constipate 183 humans. That's an awfully specific number. And if I had infinite room for redeems, it'd be very funny to have a cleanup redeem that sweeps the floor of all the crafts laying around. Oh no. I mean, that's basically what happens with the Q clear. Takes all the crafts that were on my floor and dumps them back on my head. Again. I wonder, is there any way to get more redeems on Twitch? Because I feel like I don't have enough. They are not my food. I'm not gonna eat those things. cheesiest jokes are the kind that string you along and eat you slowly. Hate it here. Hate it here. I 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 hate it here. Lalo.exe seems to be experiencing some errors due to the high volume of cheesy puns. Where do y'all keep finding these, first of all? Is there just some stinker website called cheesepunsunlimited.com? It's hip to be a craft square, just saying. Is it? Is it? Are you hip with the kids or are you ankle with the dead? I wonder if maybe the necklace wasn't the problem, but the shoulders. necklace. The necklace definitely was its own problem. But fixing that just revealed there were a bunch of other problems. Like the shoulders being off kilter. Can't think of a better time than that. I wish you the best. Don't rip me limb from Limburger. Why? Why? I am in a dairy pun hell of my own making. No, it's of y'all's making this time. For once, the man-made horrors beyond our comprehension are not my fault. Not your fault this time. Hi, Jungar. How you doing? Jungar is a fellow VTuber with very, very comfy, cozy, warm, very far down below where it is extra warm aesthetic. Got a Hewlett Packard TV and everything. It's great. You should go check him out. Just in time to join the pun parade! No! No! It's a hell of a time over there. That one I'll allow. The thought of Shredder and all his in-grade helpers, the Cheddar Soldiers. Going down there is pretty fun to do, you'd say. These puns bring you joy. I'm glad they're doing it for someone. Love language is omelette de fromage. I hate. How do you say I hate it here in French? I can say it in Spanish. Odio aquí. Odio aquí. Alright, Cook Studio, you done being frozen? Cause we would like to draw some fluffy wool zombies. Oh, babies. Oh, did we finish the base layers yesterday? Sorta, kinda. Oh, not do that. I think I did want to change her eyes a little. Not super happy with the eyes. Instead of neon vilification, do we get cheesification? Like we could add craft squares somewhere. Do you know how that would make the ship smell? Consider subathon rewards. If you sub or donate, you get to pin a cheese square to the cat. Absolutely cursed. Maybe one day. Maybe. Let's pull up those 90s, 80s anime eyes again. Wise Clip Studio just continuing not to let me search for files. That is extremely I don't even know if it's Clip Studio. It might be my computer. That's extremely annoying though. We can delete that layer, I think. Actually, I'll just erase this part of it. We can just merge that to the bottom lashes layer. And then that way we also just have less layers to deal with. Said it before, but I gotta be careful to get very careful to get Bite eyelashes right. They're kind of one of the main charm points of her design. Here to help with brainstorming anytime. Thank you, Fudge. Going to be our extra lash right there. Music right now sounds like a boss theme. It does, doesn't it? It is from the aggressive industrial dark synth mix Leviathan from White Bat Audio. If anyone would like to check it out for themselves, the link is now in chat. Let's see, did I hide all the nose layers? I didn't mean to do that. Gotta give the poor girl at least one nose. How is she going to smell? Then again, given all the craft squares around here, maybe it's for the best that she doesn't. Today it's cheese, tomorrow it's Hydra homies. In the future? The universe of the curse of the reverse Nyanbo. No! Oh no! Think you're gonna go lurk and do food-related things for a while? Okie dokie, fudge. Man, now I kinda want some food. Imagine having one nose. Gee, Bitey, why does your mom let you have 3 noses? I wonder why it's lagging so much. Like, Clip Studio was really laggy while I was trying to transform everything, and I'm like, Clip Studio, it's not that many layers yet. Please wait until we enter layer hell to start lagging. Except maybe don't do it then either. Maybe we don't have to lag. A hot take, I know, but... No, where'd the eyebrow go? There we go. Nope, stop going to the bottom of the layer. Hello, Ophanim. Thank you for redeeming your official stinker license before committing your stink crimes. How are you doing today? Oh, I keep losing my... Oh no. There it is. Something is up here and I don't... Wasn't colored in far enough for some reason. Weird. In the meantime, let's fix these eyelash layers, because we got some little weird straggly things here. Oh yeah, we've also got an issue. This layer here, not quite reaching where hit it perfectly, and like I had it lined up perfectly, which is very hard to do with this tool because of the weird way Clip Studios ellipse tool worked, and then the transparency was locked. Very stinky of it. Hello, Sliver. Did some 420 shopping and got free cookies. Nice. When you initially saw Squishy Zombie, you immediately thought of a half zombie, half black pudding in all the exposed areas. Isn't black pudding that British food that's just like very burnt animal blood? I could see a zombie that is comprised of like a human black pudding. Also, thank you for the shrimpant. Sliver, I'll straighten up, stop destroying my spine. Maybe have a cookie, because opening made me want a cookie. Oh. It's blood sausage. Tasty too. Black pudding is the D&D monster that is ultra acid on steroids. Oh, we were thinking of entirely different black puddings then. Made of pork or beef blood, pork fat, or beef suet. And a cereal, usually oatmeal. Sometimes oat groats or barley groats. Seasoned with mint, thyme, marjoram spices. It's a blood and oatmeal sausage. People ask, is black pudding legal in the US? It contains sheep's lungs, so it's illegal to... Wait, is it illegal? Why is it illegal to import sheep's lungs to the United States? So I'm looking at Black Pudding, the D&D monster, and I'm getting new girlfriend ideas. But I said we weren't gonna make any more slimes. Probably because of that there sheep's lung incident of 87. Truly tragic. Can't enjoy your other goodies today because of work. This weekend you're gonna activate himbo mode. Eos has this odd hatred for awful. It's the same reason you can't really get haggis here. All the garbage they let people put in our fast food and we can't get a sheep's lung? Man, the food standards in this country are whack. Not even the whole planet, just this country. That's awfully unfair. She wouldn't be a slime though, she would be a goo that can sizzle through concrete. That is a subset of slime! We already have so many slimes, yes. We have Carmela, we have Bobunculina, we have... Where's our little hydration girl? We have Hydrate-chan. Where's Piranha Solution-chan? Well, Cliff Studio's really not having it today. Oh no! You know, given chat's propensity to try to lick the monster girls, I don't think we could make Piranha Solution-chan. Feels like maybe not the best idea. You will lick her if she's cheesy. This is why we can't have any more corrosive girlfriends. Everybody's like, I'm gonna drink the slime girl. I'm like, don't do that. First of all, they're corrosive, and second of all, you don't know where they've been. Literally any other context, that would be disgusting. We still need to finish Hydrate-chan one day. What do we have left to shade, though? Whatever weird pieces over here. Oh, and her quote-unquote hands. So her quote-unquote hands, her beady little eyeballs. Did we shade her bunny suit already? I don't think we did, but it's hard to tell because it's transparent right now, or not it's translucent right now. Okay, that's not shaded. It was really hard to see. I was like, is it? Is it? Okay, I think those eyes are cuter than the ones we started with. You'd absolutely love your zombie GF if she bit your arm. You wouldn't even blame her. Honestly fair. Hello, Snami. How you doing? Let's maybe move her mouth over a little. One more thing to fix, and it's these weird little gaps here. It somehow snuck in during the coloring process. We don't like those. We want those gone. You're also tired, Lalo's music is making you relax and you might just pass out here. It's funny how it's supposed to be like a sort of spooky, industrial dark wave playlist, but some of these songs are really relaxing. Your day off, but you accepted coming in and covering someone's shift. Oh no. I hope you're at least getting paid some good overtime. Oh, this isn't the dark wave mix. This is the horror synth retro wave mix. Body bag. Yeah, I just also realized her face. This looks a little unbalanced. So what if we flipped it to be like this? Injured eye on this side, regular eye on this side, and then injured face on this side, and regular face on this side. Oh, there's still some cleanup to do because, you don't get paid overtime? What a ripoff! You're also part-time, so you don't get close to overtime. Stinky. Oh, let's fix these. Do a craft at the boss. You're so right. Give me their address and I'll start a crafting. Why are these so fuzzy? Was that like a selection error, or did I draw these with the gouache brush? Out of habit. Like, these are super duper fuzzy. Like, what's going on there, buddy? You good? Oh, that's not even the right layer. Okay. What? They also have a policy where full-time people can't be scheduled for more than 40 hours a week because corporate doesn't want people getting overtime. Oh, so understood. We need to take corporate's kneecaps and make them into a soup. Understood. They really said, how dare we, a business, have to pay our employees. corporate resisting people getting overtime sounds like minimum wage jobs. After working for your job for a year and a half, you've gotten 30 cents in raises. What are you supposed to do with the 30 cents? I'm not even sure you can get a gumball for that anymore. Really wish the free version of Live 2D weren't so stinky. I really gotta learn Inochi soon, because if I could leave these layers separated and didn't have to merge them all to fit like an arbitrary art mesh limit, we could have given Bite Me thought physics. You can get one gumball from the gumball machine. I guess that's something, but not nearly enough. There we go. Thankfully, it looks like not too much of this got messed up when I was trying to put it all on a new layer. I had a little brain failure moment while drawing this, and I had the black and the green on the same layer, which was not going to be fun to shade. Not even kind of. This is the shoe that really got messed up, and I don't know if it was a selection error or if I just out of habit started using this brush again. This is kind of what it looks like. This is not a good brush to use for base colors because there's gaps in it. I use it from sketches and line art because I like the texture. It's great for getting like a nice texture to your work, but for putting down base colors, it's horrible. That's not even the brush's fault. It's just why would you use it for that? Make better brush choices. That's not on the brush. That's on you, Paslala. What were you doing there? Okay, everything is defuzzed. You know what I think the first thing we're gonna shade is going to be? Monster Girl Thursday, I promised y'all some teeth. We're gonna shade some teeth. I can just... I'm gonna also name all these layers really quick, which is an important part of anything you're gonna put into Live 2D. Always name your layers and delete the ones you do not need. This is the top skin tear. This is the top muscle. Gums, teeth. They're on a label layered top, but I'm gonna name them top teeth anyway. What is this clip to? Oh! I think that's just clip for organization's sake. Yeah. We'll name that pink skin flap, and I think this is the green one. Actually, we'll name that skin flap. We can name this one like flap inner layer. This is the bottom lip skin buffer so that even when the mouth is closed, we can hide the inner mouth because you can't really rely on the lips alone. They're too small to cover the entire inner mouth, so you gotta have a little buffer of skin there. And something I just realized I need to do. Because the mouth goes so wide here. Anyway, why is all this in one layer? Or one folder? That's not right. No wonder I was having such a problem finding everything. Anyway. The inner mouth layer should probably actually go all the way over here. So instead of that weird gap where you just saw like her face through her teeth, you see the actual inner mouth. Actually, I might change the color too. have the top and bottom layers, and then inner layers that I'm going to name inner. I have not fixed that redeem. Gosh darn it! I keep saying I'm gonna fix it. But hello, Luna. How you doing? Do you have a specific request? Because there's three different. Where's Space News? Space News, we haven't done our bone stretch break yet, so I haven't turned it on. I started turning it on only after bone stretch break to make sure that I don't get too distracted before I finish, like, a minimum amount of work. But Space News will be back in, about 10 minutes. Clone okie dokie. I need to fix that redeem, because it's supposed to have you type something in. Okay, let's see. Space News still exists, it's just now only in the second half of stream because I get easily distracted and I was not getting any work done during stream. That's also why Be Not Afraid is off until, until bone stretch break. Oh, no, it's not your fault, Luna. It's like 100% a me issue, and I realized, because I have, like, a very short attention span, and so I realized that I was getting distracted, so I was like, okay, for my own sake, I have to turn some of these redeems off. Like, it's just a knowing my own limits thing. Also, thank you for the Hydra Homies check. Let me splash some water on the clone while we're here. Yeah, you get over here. Yeah. Time for the— yes, water with a twist of lemon is valid for the Hydro Homies. Get over here. Alrighty. Also, thank you for the shrimpant. I will straighten up. I will stop destroying my spine. Oh no, my bats! My bats! Alright. Hi! Let's get everything actually centered. One day I'm gonna get a third screen so I can have things not on my tablet, but not on the screen that I have OBS on. Hello, it is clone time! And I will... we fund those pads. Manage request. Best drink for the Hydra Homies check. Oh boy. Alright, what should the poll options be? Gonna have fresh, clean water, obviously, is one. Yeah. Lemon water, tea, water, river. Tea, lemon water, okay. Tea, river, water. I want you to know that only like 2 of these are valid. I'm counting on you to behave, chat. What am I saying? Chat, behave. In this economy. You forgot you were here. Old age is real. Old age is real and coming for your bones. Oh, I forgot to move OBS back. I was like, why is everything so small? Not me still having OBS on the wrong screen. Anyway, chat, I promised you some teeth. And I guess part of that promise will be, drawing some regular teeth, because I forgot to draw those. I forgot what human teeth look like again. Give me a moment. To Google! I'm sure my Google searches won't put me on any list. top lip also needs a little skin buffer so things are not showing through when the mouth is closed. You know your Google searches have put you on a list? Oh no. Sometimes you must search what you must search for the arts. Oh, actually, these teeth. Actually belong in the inner mouth layer. Oh, I guess here I did put bottom teeth in. But they're like missing some parts? They're not missing parts, they were covered up by the skin there.
Coffee.
We do love coffee in this house. I'm probably gonna go get mine during the bone stretch break. Maybe I didn't need to move it so far down. And I'm on the wrong layer!
Coffee.
Option where? Actually, no, I probably don't need to move that at all, actually. What I do think I need to do is, you just need to, like, widen this layer, this row of teeth a little. So it's, like, matching properly. I also need to redraw this layer. I don't... Oh, that was not the... There we go. Looked off somehow. I'll take that high stability pen and...
Florida man claims he only drank at stoplights and not
Florida
while driving.
man
breaks into jail
Oh
to
no,
hangman
the
charged
full
with assault
finish?
with a
What
deadly
is
weapon after throwing alligator through Wendy's drive-thru window.
Let's actually check the poll. View results. River Water with 79% of the votes. And it's because Dullahan, who I didn't even know was here, contributed 190 channel points to rig the vote. You stinky ball of mold! I am coming down there to fight you. Square up. The Denny's, 4 a.m. The honorable mention for best Hydro Homies drink. Oh no. What was the honorable mention? Fresh, clean water and lemon water. The only valid options tied for second place. But no, everybody wants to drink river water. Actually, I can't even tell how much of that. At least, okay, so it's 10 lullabites per extra vote. So 19 of those votes were just Dullahan. But that still means that 4 people were like, yeah, river water. That's the stuff. Terrible. Can't hurt you spent all day in the Florida sun in full battle rattle and a gas mask. But why did you do that, Dullahan, is the question. Why? Like, of all the life choices you could have made, why this one? Cosplay contest. So you risked death by heat stroke for a cosplay contest. You know, actually, no, that sounds exactly like you. Yeah, it does. It does. You're doing an XCOM thing. Oh. You know what's also an extremely Dullahan thing to do? Contribute 190 channel points just to make sure Riverwater wins. Terrible. Anyway, I do think it is about bone stretch break time. By which you mean it was so last minute you literally threw on your gear and slapped an XCOM patch on it and got a surprising amount of compliments. That just means you dress like an XCOM character. Which honestly, a look. A look. Anyway, it's time for our bone stretch break, so you know, we gotta stretch our bones so that they don't harden and consume our flesh. Oh. I very much need to get some coffee while I'm out. Brain flat. I know it's mostly been a cleanup day, but I feel like I did not get a lot done. My brain goes skitter, 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 skitter. Still waiting for photos to release because you're not too visible in the highlight reels. The real winner was the hydro homies we made along the way. Yes, but no! No, your homies are not supposed to be the best hydro homies drink. Stretch your bones so that they don't harden and start consuming your flesh, calcifying your entire form, and necessitating the growing of a new body. And, I'll see y'all in 10 minutes. At 7:34, 35-ish. Yeah. Alright. Am I in the West Coast time zone? No, I'm not. My computer is for some reason, though. I don't know why. Sometimes I should, like, I'm supposed to, like, look at my phone or look at my computer and actually do math, but what do I do instead? I look at my computer knowing full well it's wrong, do no math, and go, yeah, that's the time, right? You on PST, kitty? Yeah, my computer is not only on PST, but it never reset for daylight savings time, so it is a whopping 4 hours off. Absolutely buck wild. Also, let's turn some redeems back on, and also turn one of them off because it's not compatible with this. Bald, be gone, space news cometh. Also, what else was turned off? Be Not Afraid is now back on. This playlist goes so hard, and for what? Mr. Carl Casey, you have done it again. You have to turn it down a little bit now, though, but, yeah. Your central time zone, Tsunami? You got a whole variety of time zones here. Also, hello, Oxmit. Alright, we'll do tambourine and then space news of the day. Any specific requests for the tambourine while I look for space news? Space.com, hello, we are here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one! SpaceX first Starship launches on epic test flight, explodes in rapid unscheduled assembly. That is one way to put it. 2 comments. And one of them's completely brain dead. This is why we never read the comments, even on science websites. Go with the music? Oh, it's, the Redeem is just like, I don't know this song, so I can't really play along with the music, and it is supposed to be just like a little 2-line tambourine Redeem. So I need a topic to make a little 2-line song about. Starship caused an ecological catastrophe. Nah, bro, we don't need a flame trench or water cannons. Oh, jeez. Alabama, time to totally not rip off a totally different song. Sweet home Alabama, I don't know where it is. I can't find it on a map. Where is it? Thank you for the tambourine redeem, Oxman. That was a definitely not copyrighted song with slightly adjusted lyrics. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know the song Paint It Black, and I can't play it right now because I'll get copyright bombed. I feel like Paint It Black might actually be one of those songs where I actually do. I have heard it, I know it, I just don't know that's what song it is. Firefox, can you chill? Can you chill out for me? Alright, I think I have it set up properly. There we go! South Padre Island, Texas, the most powerful rocket ever built, put on quite a show with its debut space launch. With a mighty roar, the first ever integrated Starship rocket soared towards space today, April 20th, From SpaceX Seaside Starbase facility at Boca Chica Beach here on South Texas Gulf Coast at 9:33 a.m. EDT, 13:33 GMT, 8:33 a.m. local Texas time. It was a spectacular and surreal sight. For a 394-foot-tall, 120-meter Starship, the biggest and most powerful rocket ever built, rose off Starbase's orbital launch mount atop a pillar of flame generated by its 33 first-stage Raptor engines. Starship kept climbing in defiance of its tremendous bulk, its shiny stainless steel body reflecting the Texas morning sun all the while. The climb did not last long, however. The 160-foot-tall, 50-meter Starship upper stage was supposed to separate from the Super Heavy first stage about 3 minutes after liftoff, but that never happened. The two vehicles remained connected and the stack began to tumble, ultimately exploding or experiencing a rapid unscheduled disassembly, which is a phrase I'm going to be using a lot now to describe the catastrophes that I cause in my everyday life. As SpaceX terms it, just under 4 minutes after launch. We're learning so many great new vocabulary terms today, chat. This destruction was intentional, ordered after Starship experienced those problems. The vehicle experienced multiple engines out during the flight test, lost altitude, and began to tumble. Aww. Poor Mr. Spaceship. The flight termination system was commanded on both the booster and the ship, SpaceX wrote in an update a few hours after the flight. So they have these kinds of fail-safes in there in case something goes really fricky-wicky. They're just like, disassemble the whole thing. Just rapid unplanned disassembly time, because it's probably safer than letting the whole thing crash to the ground in one piece. But the employees gathered at SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California to watch the launch let out a massive cheer at Starship's demise, celebrating the gains made on its first ever liftoff. The giant vehicle reached a maximum altitude of about 24 miles or 39 kilometers according to the data on SpaceX's launch webcast. To get this far is amazing, SpaceX Kate Tice said during the webcast. Everything after clearing the tower was icing on the cake. So even though it didn't get all the way into orbit, this is progress. Sometimes you gotta get a few. Sometimes you have to break a few rockets to make a space omelet. Yeah, so they didn't get all the way there, but it was something. It's progress. It was SpaceX's second attempt to launch Starship. An initial try on April 17th ended in a scrub due to a frozen valve. Starship has not got the best luck. Triggering the FT to cause an RUD. I don't know what. Wait, what are those acronyms? The flight plan today called for Super Heavy to come back to Earth in the Gulf of Mexico roughly. Is this the same? Okay. Come back to the Earth in the Gulf of Mexico roughly 8 minutes into the flight. The upper stage, meanwhile, was supposed to fire up its 6 Raptors to head up to the final frontier and a planned partial trip around our planet. The goal was to get Starship to a maximum altitude of about 145 miles, or 233 kilometers, then bring it barreling back into Earth's atmosphere for a trial-by-fire re-entry, ending with a hard splashdown in the Pacific Ocean, not far from the Hawaiian island of Kauai, about 90 minutes after liftoff. Automatic flight termination. Oh! A rapid unplanned disassembly. That makes sense, okay. They knocked out 6 or 7 of their own main engines from all the debris they blew out of the ground. Oh dear. SpaceX wasn't expecting everything to work out, however. New rockets often fail on their first test flight. Par for the course. And Starship is far bolder and more complex than most launchers. It has 33 first-stage engines and stands nearly 400 feet tall after all. That's a big boy. Rather, today was all about gathering data and responding promptly to whatever ended up happening. Company representatives stressed. Super Heavy has 33? Oh wow. Now this was a development test. It's a first test flight of Starship. And the goal is to gather the data and, as we said, clear the pad and get ready to go again, SpaceX Principal Integration Engineer John Inspricker said during the company's live stream. You never know exactly what's going to happen, but, as we promised, excitement is guaranteed. I mean, rapid unplanned disassembly sounds pretty exciting. And Starship gave us a rather spectacular end to what was truly an incredible test as far. We don't need to read anything from the Muskrat Man. A vast crowd in awe of Starship. Hundreds of onlookers cheered along the beach here as we watched the giant rocket lift off. A day earlier, many of them actually got a close look at Starship by driving out to Boca Chica Beach along an access road that runs alongside the launch pad. There they stood on sand dunes and marveled at the towering rocket. Some cook hot dogs on grills in the warm spring evening. It's just going to be kind of amazing just to see what happens, Shannon Holbert, 49, told Space.com, while observing Starship on its pad from the dunes of Boca Chica Beach. I love the quest that the SpaceX team has, the idea of going to Mars and making us multi-planetary. Holbert, the CEO of cloud computing company Opus Interactive, drove to South Texas from Houston to watch the launch. What if we held hands at the rocket launch? Other spectators came from farther locales, Mississippi and Alabama. In the US, Toronto, and Canada, and more, just to glimpse the first of its kind launch. Wait, so that's Girl Mouth Beach? Mouth Girl Beach? Oh, I love that Neil C. Sariga album. Chad Whitney, a 51-year-old software engineer from Waveland, Mississippi, drove his family across nearly 740 miles, or 1,190 kilometers, in their rocket van to watch Starship launch. He and his 15-year-old son Jack are chronicling the trip with their Rocket Van YouTube channel. And we're joined by Whitney's wife, Amanda, and Whitney's daughter, Maggie, 18. Jack wants to be an engineer, and what you see behind us is the finest engineering. Just doesn't get better than that, Whitney told Space.com of Starship. The Whitneys arrived in South Texas before SpaceX's first launch attempt on Monday and watched engineers stack the massive Starship spacecraft atop its super heavy booster. The view was awesome, the Whitneys said, inspiring for kids like Jack who hope to build a better tomorrow. I hope to build a funnier tomorrow. That's my life goal. Thank you for the bath, Luna. I aspire to be an aerospace engineer, and building that thing behind us, Jack said. Mr. Muskrat has long stressed that he founded SpaceX back in 2002 primarily to help humanity colonize Mars. Good luck with that, Mr. Muskrat. He believes that Starship is the vehicle that will finally allow us to do that. I'm sure nothing will possibly go wrong. Not with that or the engineering cat girls. They definitely will not overthrow any humans on Mars. It's fine. SpaceX has been working on the Deep Space Transportation System for a while now. Musk unveiled the basic architecture back in 2016, calling it the Interplanetary Transport System. A year later, the name had changed to BFR, short for Big Falcon Rocket. Or an NSFW variant of that, depending on whom you asked. Oh no. BFR then morphed into a Starship, and the name has been held on for a few years now. Starship consists of a giant first-stage booster called Super Heavy, and an upper stage known, somewhat confusingly, as Starship. Why they name it like that? Both of these vehicles are designed to be fully reusable, which is the key breakthrough that Musk thinks will finally bring the Red Planet within reach. The two elements of the Starship that launched today, the Booster 7 Super Heavy prototype and the Ship 24 upper stage, were not going to fly again. SpaceX wasn't planning to recover them from the sea. You're just gonna leave it in the sea? I'm sorry? And SpaceX's new Raptor engine is powered by liquid methane and liquid oxygen, a combo also chosen with Mars in mind. Both can be produced on the Red Planet, allowing Starship to launch efficiently from Mars as well as Earth. Musk envisions fleets of Starships flying multiple times per day here on Earth. There's super heavy boosters coming directly back to the launch mount after each liftoff for rapid inspection, refueling, and relaunch. That does not sound good for the environment. Maybe make it like a monthly thing. But hey, Mars tours sounds fun. Such a sense of reuse could theoretically bring the cost of each Starship mission down to just a few $1 million, Mr. Muskrat has said. That price point would be truly revolutionary considering Starship's power. would be capable of lofting 165 tons or 150 metric tons to Earth orbit on each mission in its reusable configuration according to the Starship specification page. With the vehicle's brought-into perspective, Super Heavy's 33 Raptors generate about 16.5 million tons of thrust at liftoff. That's a lot of thrust. That's nearly twice as much as the previous record holder, NASA's Space Launch System, NASA, Mega Rocket, which flew for the first time last November on the Artemis 1 moon mission. Oh my gosh, this article is longer than I thought it was. SpaceX did pretty interesting though, so. Okay, loading ad. We're just gonna wait for you. SpaceX had launched a handful of test flights from Starbase today. But those previous efforts were a different breed. They got nowhere near space, involved only upper stage spacecraft without a Super Heavy attached, and featured a maximum of 3 Raptor engines. How did you go from 3 to 33 so fast? Where you're just like, 3 wasn't working, 11 times more than that. And it had been a while since we'd seen one of these flights. The Starship prototype last launched in May 2021, sticking its landing after soaring about 6 miles, 10 kilometers into the South Texas sky. Ever since that 3-engine success, SpaceX has been gearing up for the next big step in the Starship test program, the first space launch, which would feature an integrated Starship Super Heavy stack for the first time. And that's what we saw today. Some people have described today's mission as an orbital test flight, but that's not accurate, given that it wasn't designed to send Starship on a full lap around the Earth. So that's the rocket itself. I'm trying to see the, I guess this is Starship and this is the Super Heavy. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here. And this is the flight plan. This is what ideally would happen, but didn't quite get that far. I'm gonna mute this because it's just music, no narration, and we have music playing. Is it not going to show us the rapid unplanned assembly? Whack. Yeah, the relatively long lead up to today's test flight wasn't attributable merely to the challenges of technological development. There were regulatory hurdles too. For example, the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, reviewed SpaceX's application for a Starship near-orbital launch license more than 500 days before finally granting it on Friday, April 14th. How much did you have to fix? As part of this process, the FAA conducted an in-depth environmental review of the activities at Starbase, including SpaceX, to perform more than 75 mitigating actions to minimize the impact on the surrounding ecosystem. Dude! Clean up your rocket! Which is incredibly biodiverse. We should expect SpaceX to fly Starship again relatively soon. The company has multiple Starship vehicles in production at Starbase, and the plan is to fly them pretty much as soon as they're ready. That's in keeping with Mr. Muskrat's philosophy, which prioritizes the advances gained from flight tests, even or perhaps especially those that fail. On the beach, apparently. It's Girl Mouth Beach. Boca Chica Beach. The Southern United States had some weirdly named places like Boca de Raton. Yep, we're in Ratmouth. You ready to go to Ratmouth? If the test campaign goes well, people could climb aboard Starship for the first time just a few short years from now. NASA selected Starship to be the first crewed lander for its Artemis moon program, for example. The SpaceX vehicle will put astronauts down near the lunar South Pole on the Artemis 3 mission, which is targeted to launch in 2025 or thereabouts. SpaceX has already sold 2 private around-the-moon Starship missions as well. That doesn't sound like a good idea, but okay. Maybe don't send untrained people into space, but okay. I already sold 2 private around the room. Starship mission as well was booked by a Japanese billionaire Yusako Maezawa, who will fly with a crew of 8 artists and influencers. Okay. Dennis Tito, who paid his own way to the International Space Station back in 2001, will fly on the Starship Moon mission along with his wife Akiko and other passengers whose identities have not yet been disclosed. Hello, Ark. Thank you for redeeming your official stinker license before committing your stink crimes. Target launch dates for those 2 private moon missions have not yet been announced, but they and all of Starship's other envisioned future flights are a little closer to reality now that the huge vehicle has actually gotten off the ground. Like, that's step 1. And that was by Mike Wall. Yeah, that was Space News of the Day. Thank you for redeeming that, Luna. In space, no one can hear you cheese. I hate it here. Oh shit, fuck no autumns. Alright, I promised y'all teeth. Let's get some more teeth, but first, let me put Bitey's arms back. She's so cute. Like, I'm low-key tired of shading because I just finished art for whole live 2D model, but I'm still excited to shade her because look at her. She's so cute. She's so big. Only the soft clap of an errant dairy square reverberates through the cosmos. Truly the beginning of a psychological horror story. Thank you, Jungler. You just realized her mouth is probably either really dry or constantly gushing saliva. Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure the parasites that keep her alive keep her plenty hydrated. After all, they gotta survive too, and they probably keep her nice and oiled. Oh. Giving me ideas, Ark. Saliva layer? She'd be constantly slobbering everywhere. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can a girl not slobber a little as a treat? You just got back from cleaning up. Did that article say that SpaceX was just going to send normal, average heckin' people into space? Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd call them normal. They're billionaires, so, you know, they probably got a few screws loose. But, yeah, untrained civilians into space. I'm sure that'll go great. It was good, and their ship exploded. Yeah, this was the test flight. And the test flight exploded, but, you know, baby steps. Good night, Nami. Hope you sleep well. Good night. I'll get comfy, get cozy, and wake up refreshed and ready to fist fight the day. Orange Rocket good. Everybody say good night, Nami. Who's doing fireworks at 12 a.m. on a Friday? Like, this is really technically still Thursday. Who is doing? And yeah, it's because it's 11:59. Who is doing fireworks at 11:59 on a Thursday in March, sir? Girls should not have pearly whites with no. Oh, trust me, they're not white. They're I don't know if you can. Oh, you can't see on Clip Studio. Maybe if I move this up. They're like... They're like a reddish gray. Just chuck them into space, it'll be fine. Yeah, actually, I think Jungar has a great plan there. Just like get a big catapult, and you put them in it, put them like in a little pot, and you just go, achoo! 420, so likely stoners. I'm about to fistfight some stoners at 11:59 p.m. on a Thursday. Square up, bucko! Normal people are simply not ready for space, nor are they smart enough to handle anything going wrong. Yeah, that was my concern. Like, if literally anything goes wrong, and you are not a trained astronaut, what the frick are you gonna do? Like, good luck. Now you know how Laika felt, I guess, except you got yourself into this, so you can't even complain. Might just be the color context. That is entirely fair. I might make them more discolored. Also, yeah, for legal purposes, it's a joke, Twitch, don't worry about it. I would never launch anyone into space under unsafe conditions. My species doesn't do that. Then after that, you just hear a little ding as they turn into a star like Team Rocket, exactly. Team Billionaire blasting off again! Ding! You miss your wife, Dullahan? You always miss your wife. Unless you are near your wife, which, you know, honestly, fair. I think all of us would miss our wives if we had wives. You're dead! Oh no! Revive! We've assassinated Luna! Oh no! What was I drawing? Oh. Right. Art gave me an idea. Where is Moon? Moon was here. I did see Moon. I think they might have gone to... I think she might have gone to bed. Because I remember she threw a craft score at me, made a stinky pun, and said, I'm gonna leave that there. I wonder if we can re-summon her with shoutouts. You sure? She's not here crafting the cat. Oh, believe me, she was earlier. There are so many craft squares on my floor. Do you know how that smells in this weapon? You know how hard it is to step around? Well, I guess not that hard, but you know how many craft squares I gotta step around? I don't know why I named this layer Salive as plural, but we'll just leave it like that. quickly color in some spots there. You know, Sunday is Chaos Dash, but you're 200 points away from being very funny. Save your points, Ark. You know you want to. Also, thank you for bully, but with love, Luna. What's wrong with a little game of the floor is American cheese? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Also, yes, I picked them up. Yes, I picked them up, Ark, but do you know how many get thrown every stream? Thank you for the pats, Luna. Yeah. There's a chain restaurant near you where they serve peanuts and you're encouraged to just throw the shells on the floor and they're everywhere. Oh no. Yeah, I hate that. That sounds like a terrible health hazard. Not even just peanut allergy wise, just like, okay, your floor is potentially covered. Like, yeah, allergy nightmare for one, and then some people like crack the shells with their teeth. So you've just got a floor covered in spit shells. Also, can you imagine the crunch if somebody steps on one? Like you're walking through a field of cockroaches. I hate that. Ah, I see you too have a 5, guys. 1000 EpiPen speedrun. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Today on what was probably a completely unnecessary mental image. The real thrills and chills of Feels and Chills Thursday are the cursed things we say along the way. You have that, but this is a different place, although you're sure people at Five Guys throw them on the floor anyway. The average EpiPen costs $700! Why are they so expensive? Also, thank you for the Hydro Homies check and the shrimp and fudge. I sip, chat, please also do a sip. No river water, I know it won the poll, but it's not Hydro Homies approved. Behave yourselves, drink some fresh clean water, and let us all straighten up and stop destroying our spines. Yeah. Oh, ow. I needed that shrimping, thank you, Fudge. Oh, ow, my bones. What was I doing? Probably hunching over my canvas. Probably hunching over my canvas as if I could not see it if I were more than 2 inches away from it. You almost forgot about river water, your dear child. Why did you adopt river water, Ark? Does that mean bone-hurting juice counts for the Hydro Homies check? No! Deku from My Hero Academia is not a good role model! No bone hurt juice! Isn't milk, like, technically the bone hurt juice? Because doesn't it, like, leach calcium from your bones? Instead of making them stronger? As all the milk-led propaganda over the past 4 to 5 decades has led you to believe? What about bone juice? Squeezing the juices out of the bone marrow of other creatures and drinking it is not valid for the Hydro Homies check. No. I'm pretty sure bone marrow is actually already on the Hydro Homies ban list. I feel like I may also need to add bone milk. Ophanim, no, that is not Hydro Homies approved, though I do drink it every day. Help. Bone marrow is very good for you. It is. It's not Hydro Homies check approved. It tastes very good. I know, right? It's so delicious. And so many Earthlings act like they're weird for wanting to do a little nibble of it. I think it is supposed to be actually good for you though, because it's got like iron and stuff in it. Iron and protein. Listen, if you heard one finger from flicking it, you still have 10 more. Jungar, no, your fingies! Jungar, no, you're an artist, you need those fingies! Bone marrow may have lots of the good stuff TM in there, but it's still, no thank you. That's entirely fair. I, for one, love the way it tastes, and I like how you have to crunch the little hard outer shell to get the goodies inside. You suck the marrow out of your chicken wings and people look at you like you're some sort of savage. Like, I paid for the entire wing. I'm gonna eat the entire wing. Exactly! Thank you. Like, I paid. And chicken hot wings are so expensive sometimes. It's like, I paid for this entire diddly dang chicken wing. I'm gonna eat the entire diddly dang chicken wing. Like, the meat, the cartilage, the bone marrow, the sauce that dripped off of the wing. I'm eating all of that. You're not gonna stop me. Who is gonna stop me? The government? They can certainly try, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, can you believe some people just like leave behind the cartilage? I'm like, okay, bro. Although as marrow's just not as easy to get out. Yeah, some marrow is easier to get out than others. Rib bone is particularly difficult. When you're done with them, you chew on the bones like a dog. I'd like to do that with rib bones. You can't do that with chicken bones because they crack so easily. So you just kind of, it's kind of like eating crab where you just have to crack them and suck the marrow out. Oh, I'm sorry, Fudge. Okay, not all bone. Looking at you, Fish. Fish bones are the worst, confirmed. Nothing tasty in them and they get stuck in your throat while you're trying to eat. Fish bones just exist to be in the way. They serve no purpose except to be the actual worst. Fish bones be like, what is my purpose? You ruined fish! Oh my god. We pat the mod fudge. I was like, man, why is this so hard to draw right now? I'm using the wrong pen for this situation. Like a dingus. Oof, ouch, my fish bones. What is this? It doesn't sound good. Okay, wood milk is 100% fake and completely made up. Okay. I was losing my mind. Oh, it doesn't even... Oh, that... Oh, that's not that's the texture of a smoothie or a chia, or like one of those chia seed yogurt things. That is not the texture of milk. Will wood milk cause paper cuts in my mouth? Yes and no. Drinking wood milk is an experience unlike any other. You'll probably feel a tingling sensation and a small pinch in your mouth. This is nothing to worry about and is simply your taste buds awakening. I hate this. Full of wilk. Shaka, what? Every year we get a worse milk. Started with pilk. Then we got mountain milk. Now we have wilk. Does wood milk expire? Yes, but you have to pour out the milk, reassemble the pieces of the trunk, and count the rings. If a tree falls in the forest, can you milk it? Yes. Yes, you can. Absolutely cursed. Thank you, Ark. Anyway, do y'all like Bite shiny new spit? Now she can be leaking saliva whenever she talks. Cursed, which thing, the saliva or the wilk? Stay tuned for our full line of products. Wood steaks, wood bikes, wood veggies, and even someday wood. Can't wait for wood! Would you, if you could, would you wood? How much would a woodchuck would? Wait, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Just yes? But you don't like Bite Me's shiny lubricated teeth? Gaze into their sparkle. Positively moist. That's gonna be the new zombie girl slogan. Actually, no, I'm rethinking that. Maybe not. How much would if a would milk? Ark, that's giving the same energy of as why is it called oven when you in the cold food and out of eat hot food? Same vibes, same energy. What time is it? It's 12:30 in the morning. We're fine. Although, just in the interest of not being too loud, we've been going for 3 hours, I might look for someone to read. We did get some stuff done. We did some cleanup, so we're ready to shave next time. Fix the eyes, so those are going to be ready to shave. And we gave her, we lubricated Bite Me's teeth so that she is ready to bite. Now you don't have to worry about like a dry, rough mouth biting down on your arm. It's gonna be moist and squishy when she bites. Gonna up, out, hot, eat the food for a midnight snack. We love to see it. Yeah, I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. The coffee kicked in at the worst possible time. Will it cause zombimbofication? Yes. What if every zombie GF had like a different strain of the zombie virus? And Bite Me's is specifically zombimbofication. You don't just become a zombie, you get like bubbly and very head empty. Now I have a very PG-13 song stuck in my head. That's gonna haunt me all night, but let's see who we can raid. We got a couple options here. Also, let me name this folder so we can tell what it is. There we go, spit. Anyway. I'm also gonna export this as a PNG because I want to post this with our Gonna name this in all caps. Export zombiespit.png. Can Eggy McNoggins turn into spit? Oh, you mean our coffee slime girlfriend? I hope not. I really hope not. Did we ever name? I've just been calling her Carmela. It's a good name. Caramel is an element in a lot of seasonal drinks. And just a good general anytime flavor of coffee, so I have just been calling her Carmela, which I think is a name you suggested. It was one of your few, like, hinged suggestions. Alright, do y'all want to watch some Dark Souls, some Banjo-Tooie, trash talking your favorite waifus? Let's see. Persona 3 Portable. Or some Monster Hunter. You made a lot of great suggestions, I'll need to be more specific. I think you specifically suggested Carmela. Kazooie does the trash talking. I feel like I have a slightly biased chat here, but okay. We cannot name her that! That is a very PG-13 name! There's really no combination of those words that is not, like, very, very sus at the minimum. Like, yes, this is our new monster girlfriend, Mother Dairy. No. Also, Twitch is doing that funny thing where it doesn't want to load the streams. That's cool. Anyway, it sounds like we want to go see Banjo-Tooie. Was that the general consensus? Live channels we think you'll like, and Paladin Verdant's Red. Like, yeah, yes, I would like that live channel, Twitch. I follow them. I am subbed to them. Sugoi zombie. Okay, wow. Twitch really said loadant. Live channels you would hate! That would be, okay, so probably not a good idea to actually implement because, I feel like that would just increase the number of hate raids, but it'd be really funny if there was a section that's live channels you would hate, and it's just the most off-topic random thing. It's like, we see you like ASMR. Would you like some heavy metal streams? Would you like someone talking through a crusty old mic from 2007? Would you like to listen to someone playing the mortuary assistant? Since we've suggested all of these because we know you like ASMR. We know you love just chatting streams. Would you like to listen to various no mic streams? We know you love no mic streams because you just like to vibe and watch while playing your own background music. Would you like some just chatting streams? Would you like to watch a visual novel being read aloud? Hate rates are still so crazy to you. I don't like you, so I'll boost your viewers. Give you more money. Tsundere behavior, TBH. Stinky. Yeah, I think the thing they do is they usually do it with bots, to my understanding, most of the time, and bots don't really count towards your actual viewership, I think. And then a lot of the times they seem to name it things that are specifically designed to be very triggering to people's mental health. So any boost to the viewership and money is outweighed by, wow, that's a PTSD flashback waiting to happen. So yeah, it's still super dumb though. It's like, why? It's like, you have all this time and energy that you could put into being productive. And you choose to do this. Like, you could go get a job and earn money to buy yourself some things that would make you happy, because clearly you're freaking miserable. And this is what you choose to do instead? Like, maybe the misallotment of your time and energy is why you're unhappy. And not these people you hate. Maybe it's not maybe it's a you problem, Mr. Hate Raider. Ms. Hate anybody. Like, maybe it's a you problem, Hate Raider-san. Like, maybe chill out. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit hate rating people. Anyway, we should probably love raid Vert, who's playing Banjo-Tooie. You know, they say ARC streams are spicy just chatting streams, and I live by that motto because I feel like I did very little drawing today and so much rambling. But it's okay, because, don't worry about it. That's why. I made spit! You're so right. Also, I'm very proud of this spit. I feel like this is really good spit. I'm so good at drawing spit, and yet it's not a very applicable skill when you're a safe for work artist. But you know, I finally found a use for it. Made a girl salivate, and that's all that matters. Exactly, thank you, Ark. Man, Twitch really doesn't want to load, so I'm gonna hope that Verd's still streaming. I'm gonna hope he usually streams pretty late. And judging by his chat, it doesn't look like he's ending. He just started like 30 minutes ago. Oh, cool. Well, Twitch notices are kind of wonky, but it does mean that is a good, hopeful sign. So we're gonna go see Verd. We're gonna go watch some Banjo-Tooie. See Verd's cute outfit. With the eye makeup, we love to see it. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had a lovely Monster Girl Thursday with us. If you're sticking around for the raid, heck yeah, party time. Scene, emo party time. If you're going to bed, then good night, sleep tight. Don't let the zombie girls bite unless that's what you're into. And if you're going about the rest of your day because you're nocturnal in a different time zone, or you decided 11 p.m. was a good time to drink coffee, yikes, call out post at me, then you know what? Go be productive. I believe in you. Good night, chat. Mwah!